What's up, Chris?
Hey, Ken. Morning.
How are you? Well, wanted to introduce everybody to the live presentation of the Caymas 26 walkthrough. I've got Chris Beardsley with me, and behind the scenes, we have Lauren helping us out with pulling some strings and making the presentation really cool with some video and some great pictures. So, Chris, you're at our new office down in Gloucester Point right now?
That's right, York River Yacht Haven.
All right. That's obviously we've got our boats on display down there, which is great to have them easily accessible to our customers.
Yeah, we have the Caymas 28 right outside the office on a lift, and easy to get in the water and go out for a ride and see what the boat's all about.
Fantastic. Now, how do you get there?
If you're coming north on Route 17, when you go over the George P. Coleman Memorial Bridge, just take your first right.
And it's right there.
Right there.
You don't even have to go. You don't have to go too far. So that's awesome.
Don't have to go any further.
There you go. So the Caymas 28 is a pretty cool boat. Earlier we had a chance to talk with Earl, which I tell you, anytime you get a chance to chat with Earl, it's always a thrill. And we talked a lot about the core value of the brand. We talked about the factory, the quality of the build. So kind of some of the stuff we've kind of handled. But there's something different about a Caymas, and we're gonna probably, in your mind, what separates a Caymas from the competition?
The boat just handles extremely well. The hull design is just untouchable on this boat. The boat flies. It's easy to drive,
Yeah.
and when you touch the throttle, it just jumps out of the water and goes. It's effortless.
You had a comment the other day about how the boat just kind of cuts through the water, and a lot of vented boats. People talk about how vented boat kind of doesn't have that ability to carve. This is different. This is different, and I guess why don't you talk to us about what's happening in this double vented tunnel, Michael Peters design?
And a lot of times with a stepped hull, you can worry about you have to worry about oversteering, and the boat will hook and when you go into a turn. But with the vented tunnel, which basically redirects all of the water right out the stern, you can go through a hard turn with the boat, and it's just going to bite in and corner the way you expect it to. It's going to be stable and very responsive.
Yeah, there's no cavitation. Everything's just nice and smooth.
That's right. Yeah, it's not going to skip going around a corner. It's just going to corner in and perform the way you want it
to. We have the 26 up here in Annapolis. You have the 28 down there. We've been having a blast on our 26, and I know that the 28 is just that much nicer, bigger. The social spaces on the boat, I think when you're going to see on the walkthrough, are pretty tremendous. But you have a young family. Have you gotten them out on the boat?
We've been out and went out to get some running footage, and like I said, it wasn't the calmest of days. So
you don't want to be out on that boat on a calm day, right? You want to really.
There's plenty of space for everybody. It's a safe boat. You're well protected in there, and you're not bouncing around and slapping too much. So it's a comfortable ride when you have the boat loaded up with people.
Yeah, I think actually the nice thing is that the platform gives us total fishability and a kind of real easy family boat to keep mama happy. So I think, when you look at the competition, you look at where we're priced. I mean, where does this boat fit in?
It falls right in line with with everybody else. This boat is right at about 149 for the boat that we have in stock.
And that's we're selling that with a trailer too, right?
So, with a trailer, the Verado 400 engine. Nicely equipped boat.
Right smack in the middle of where that boat needs to be, and we got people that kind of need to get out on the boat and experience it, because I think when you start looking at some of the competition that's available, I got to tell you, I mean, when you get on this boat, it's super stable. I've never been on a boat that you can walk out to the gunnel and not have it be all wonky. It's very, very stable, and big casting platforms, awful lot of space on there for rod holders. it's pretty amazing to kind of feel that sensation and have all those kind of areas of kind of comfort and fishability. So it looks like we've got a video teed up. Lauren's kind of cueing us on to maybe saying, let's take a look at this 28 video that you put together. What do you think?
All right, let's take a look.
Sounds.
Hi, I'm Chris Beardsley with North Point Yacht Sales here at York River Yacht Haven, our Southern Bay office. Today I'm here on the Caymas 28 HP. Let's take a look. This Caymas 28 is powered by a Mercury Verado 400 horsepower engine, which is on a jack plate, allowing you to run in 16 inches of water. You can also add a power pole, and there is the option to rig this boat with twin engines, depending on the type of fishing you'll be doing. You have a large casting platform at the stern, with expansive live wells on either side, and a flip-up transom seat. The robust leaning post features 4 rod holders across the top, 2 cup holders, tackle storage, and a Yeti cooler, which is on a sliding track. The double helm seat on the Caymas 28 has bolster cushions, folding armrests, and puts you within easy reach of all your controls on the boat. You also have 2 Garmin 12-inch displays and a wraparound windshield to keep you protected while running. Storage allows you to bring all the gear you need for a day of fishing out on the water, with rocket launchers across the back of the T-top, undergunnel rod storage on both sides, rod holders on either side of the console, which also opens to give you large access to a plumbed-in head. In the bow of the Caymas 28, you have large lockers that go all the way forward into the bow, which do lock, allowing you to keep your rods safe and secure at night. You also have a large fish box in the floor and an expansive casting platform on the bow where you can easily add a trolling motor. Thank you for joining us aboard the Caymas 28 HB with North Point Yacht Sales here at York River Yacht Haven. Again, we are the first ride off Route 17 after you come over the George P. Coleman Memorial Bridge. And what you really need to know about this boat is the ride. Its stepped V ventilated hull technology is something that nobody else can match. The boat is fast, handles amazingly well. So give us a call at 804-885-4090. Looking forward to seeing you out on the water.
Yeah. Being out on the water is all about this boat, right? It's kind of fun to watch the excitement and all the features. I couldn't help but see all the storage. I mean, just gobs and gobs of areas to keep your live well, keep your live bait. A lot of storage, fish boxes, comfort for everybody to put their towels if you're going out to the beach. What a versatile boat. Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, it has something for everybody. It's a comfortable boat. You're just going out with the family, going to the sandbar, but it also meets all the needs of the hardcore fisherman that just wants to go out and fish all day. And you've got enough live well capacity to bring bait for a full day out on the water. Big fish boxes. If you catch enough to fill those boxes, it's been a pretty good day.
Yeah, one of the things that's pretty amazing about this boat, it runs, and I mean, it just absolutely proves itself on the water. A lot of people are saying, geez, it's got this low freeboard, but the low freeboard is super comfortable when you're out on the water. You feel like you're part of the kind of the full boating experience. And you pointed out it's easy to catch a fish by kind of boating the fish easier. So the low freeboard has an awful lot of advantages. I think actually some are kind of looking at it going, well, it kind of scares them, but if you embrace it, I mean, the boat has so many features. Works really well.
Right, and with the hull design, it's a stable platform too, so
Yeah.
it's not a tippy boat, and you can be standing on the edge of a casting platform, and while somebody's walking around the boat on the other side, and it's not going to rock back and forth. It's a stable platform.
Something that we've got to let everybody know about: the 28 is going to come with what added features down the road?
So the
Got the
28, you can rig the boat with twin engines,
yeah.
and you can also put a tower on this boat, which around here is be phenomenal for cobia season, which is
Yeah,
right around the corner.
the cobia fishing season is going to be underway. It gives us a great platform. The tower is really well thought out. It's comfortable. We've got pro team fishermen guys that are running the boat, and everybody's saying great things. So look forward to seeing that boat out on the water for sure. I think we have to get that boat down in your neck of the woods, because that's going to be an impressive fishing weapon for some, and again, that great crossover boat. So we're pretty excited about it.
Right.
So
And the ride is phenomenal. I mean, I would challenge anybody to come out for a ride on this boat and buy something else. It's
yeah,
it's incredible.
it's probably the best challenge that we need to do. What will be the max horsepower? That's a question, Chris.
Max horsepower. Did you twin 300s? Was that an option?
That would be way too much. If it is, it's going to go fast. Hey, Colin, how about we get back to you? Because the boat runs top speed. What are we getting? 53 with the 400?
Yeah, you're getting in the low 50s, and it doesn't really matter that much on how you load the boat up either. It's with this hull design, it's a wide longitudinal center of gravity. So if you have a boat full of people or a ton of fishing gear, you're really not going to notice that much difference in the performance. It's going to perform well no matter how you're using the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. And, a lot of, guys are looking for power poles. I see one of my friends on here on the live feed, and he's down on the Abacos. And man, what a bone fishing boat this could be.
Oh, it'd be phenomenal down there.
Yeah. So big shout out for you. We're thrilled. We can't wait to get out on the water with this boat. It's got a lot of options, a lot of features, and hopefully everybody can come by and get out on the water with us. Again, we have a boat here in Annapolis. We have a boat down in our Gloucester Point, York River location. And Chris, anything you want to kind of add to what we're talking about here?
Well, I think I think everybody should come out. If you're in the market for a boat like this, come out and take a ride, because it's impressive, and you really can't understand everything that this boat is about until you're out on the water on it.
Yeah.
And give us a call here at York River, 804-885-4090, and we'll get you out for a ride, and you'll be impressed. I guarantee it.
Good. Well, we're serious about getting people out on the water. We've got a few boats in inventory, and the factory can build more. So we're looking forward to getting everybody out there. Thanks again for joining us today. We've got some more walkthroughs coming up. We've got a 26 walkthrough with Jack McGuire and David Malkin coming up at 12. At 1 o'clock, we've got Bobby Oberg and Grady. And then I believe at 2, we've got a special interview that you want to stay tuned to, because at 2 o'clock, you're going to see the boat perform with a real true guy that's putting it to his test. So thanks, Chris. Chris helped us out here. Said we're planning for twin 200s, which seems like that would probably be about what it would work with. We might be able to sneak in a little bit more horsepower. One thing about Earl's background, Earl likes to go fast, and there's no doubt that if we can put more horsepower on it, we will. But boy, the boat performs really well with the setup that we have right now. So, all right. Thanks everybody for joining us, and Lauren, again, thanks for supporting us through this. And join us again at top of the hour at 11 o'clock. Look forward to seeing y'all.
Thanks.